Secret Series Episode 4. We are back. Where do I start? I have no idea. If you watch the Sun series, you might have heard me say the same thing over there. So I had a day a couple days ago where I recorded 2 videos for each series. And when I wrapped up the night of recording and kind of reflected, I didn't really feel good about either of the videos that I recorded for 2 different reasons. The Suns video was his own thing. I didn't like what I recorded here because we suck, y'all. Like we're terrible. Um, I'm surprised we have the 3 wins that we do. Those are simcasted wins. I mean, shout out to us to be able to win the way we did against these teams. To win in general is surprising to me, but then to win in blowout fashion is even kind of more crazy. But as you can see, after we beat the Lakers, we also lost to them by 43. And I think this is a great representation of who we are and what it feels like to actually like play and load into games with this team. I played this game right here, the 88 to 114. This was me. This is not a simulation game. The CPU of the Detroit Pistons kicked my ass this badly because I just I don't know. And so I was recording, and to close out the episode, I was playing this game against Cooper Flag and the Dallas Mavericks. And I was like, I'm going to end the episode with some footage against us. No, with us against the #1 overall pick. And Cooper Flag was good. He did his thing in that game. But, I mean, Anthony Davis was the real problem. There was no answer for Anthony Davis. I mean, first and foremost, let me update y'all on everything. I have to remember that the last episode that I recorded, I scrapped. So all of the stuff I said then kind of will make me feel like I'm repeating, but in reality, I'm not. So we made some starting lineup changes. The change that we made was Kyle Anderson has to start. Just like point blank period, he has to start. When you talk about the defense on this team, it is non-existent to the level that Kyle Anderson is the second best defender that we have. So with that being said, I just need him to be out there on the floor, and I need somebody that's just a good basketball player. These guys are so young that they need somebody out there with some type of experience. RJ Barrett is having a breakout year. I know a lot of people on Twitter are probably going to say this is empty stats, in our own little Twitter universe. But RJ Barrett is putting up 29, 6 and 5 on 54, 38, 75. Like this, if you can see all of the years above or below, this is a by far breakout year. He has to be one of the top candidates for most improved player. I'm actually in very surprised at how much he's able to do for this team offensively, because if we just being completely honest, RJ Barrett is not like some crazy 3-level scorer. Even on a bad team, RJ Barrett I don't think is a guy that you think of being able to put up these numbers. But the one thing that has stood out is the free throw attempts, and I don't know if they're going to show him on 2K. But he's already got 71 free throw attempts. Nobody on the team has 30, and he already got 71. He is shooting a crazy amount of free throws every single time I load into a game and play. He's able to get downhill. I just wish he had a better shooting game. Like if he could shoot the ball a tad bit better than what he does, I think he'd be even more explosive. But shout out to him. So yeah, Kyle Anderson has been entered into the lineup. You see the flame by his name, so shout out to Kyle Anderson. Couple other things that we did. We've completely taken Duncan Robinson out of the rotation. And one thing that I will say, I hate being so harsh. I hate being like that because basketball players need rhythm. They need opportunities. And you can't judge everybody on a game-by-game basis, or you would always have this fluid rotation of everybody losing and gaining minutes every single day. But because I have so many young guys, if Duncan Robinson or any of these veteran guys are giving me stretches where they just don't look fucking good, I have to take them out. I cannot afford to invest a 35-game sample size into seeing if Duncan Robinson is going to make shots. You know what I mean? I just can't, because all of the minutes he's taking up is minutes that Bryce Sensabaugh could be playing, and regardless of what Bryce Sensabaugh is doing, it's helping him develop. Duncan Robinson, 31% is just not going to cut it for our team. It's just not. It's really just not. And a lot of times that I play with him, he is getting some supreme open looks, and they're just not falling. And it's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay. He's on the last year of his deal. He was basically a salary contract that we're going to allow go off the books into the offseason this year, but he just wasn't doing what he's supposed to be doing. Trying to find some way to get Cody Williams some minutes is very tough. We already got a 10-man rotation, so we're going to keep our eye on that. When I am playing and there is, a blowout or opportunity or somebody's tired or I don't like the way multiple guys are playing, I've snuck him on the floor, and he's been solid defensively. Obviously, a lot of these guys are just really, really tough because they're all, like I said when we first started, there's so many pieces here that have a dimension, but they don't have multiple dimensions to their game. So you might have a guy like Isaiah Collier who is like really, really good at passing and creating plays, but like outside of that, he can't offer us anything. He doesn't shoot the ball well. He's not good at finishing. He's not that great of a defender, so it's very limited. Filipowski, he's our backup center. We can't rebound when he's on the floor because he can't rebound, and he's also just not a center. So I feel like he's playing out of position, but I have no other backup center. And yeah, that puts it at a tough spot. One thing I will say, Carter Bryant, I definitely drafted him and was like, damn, did I make a mistake? Because Trey Johnson is exactly what you need on his team, just from an offensive standpoint. We don't really have a guy that can put pressure on anybody from all three levels. We're just missing that. And I know Trey Johnson ain't like a Dylan Harper type finisher, but the shot creation would have been really good on this team and would have been needed. But dog, Carter Bryant is the real deal. I mean, 10 points, 3 rebounds on 59, 48%. It's still early. These numbers are definitely going to drop, but just being out there playing some of these games and having them on the floor and playing with them within the offense, it's been like a breath of fresh air because I thought he was going to have a struggle type of year because we have such a bad team surrounded him. I feel like he'd be a guy that could really benefit from playing with some 3-level scorers or somebody that can really have some strong gravity. Taylor Hendricks has been really, really good. I like him defensively. I think he's done a good job knocking down shots as well. You see 30, almost 38% from 3. Really, really good for him. Missed a lot of free throws. 43% is disgusting. But overall, I think he's solid. And I'm still trying to figure out what's his direction. Is he a go-go gadget, do-it-all guy come off the bench? Is he is he Jonathan Isaac? Is he a starter? Is there a way for him to grow into something more offensively? Still figuring that out. And I think Walker Kessler has been my most steady guy. I know exactly what I'm getting from Walker Kessler. He competes. He defends. He rebounds. He cleans up plays. And I think there is this growing security I get with Keontae George. He's struggling from 3, but we play our best basketball when he's out on the floor. I don't think his plus minus will be able to reflect because he plays so many minutes and we're just not that good of a team. But when he's on the floor, we play our best basketball. I can confidently say when Keontae George is in the game, we're in position to take the lead. We have the lead, or we're starting to go on a run to cut into a lead. Like it's a very, very big difference when he's on the floor versus Collier. And I know it ain't that big of a deal because, obviously Keontae George has a little bit more NBA experience, but he's 21. Collier is 21. They're the same age. And I think he's secure in his job. He don't have anything to worry about. The only thing I wish we could explore with him, and maybe we'll do it at the end of the season, is Keontae George a full-blown point guard? Are we forcing him to be something that he maybe, I don't want to say is limited at, but is there a world where and I know the numbers don't reflect, but he has a very, very, very big plate that he's handling right now by being a facilitator, trying to score, playing off RJ. It's tough. It's really tough. I'm trying to not be hard on our guys. It's a very tough group to work with, man. It really is. I mean, when I play against these teams, when I play against the CPU, I control the CPU settings to make it as difficult and as realistic as possible. So, like, when I play against the Dallas Mavericks, and even though I didn't finish that game, I went into the coaching settings and made sure that Derek Lively wasn't going to be chasing around Walker Kessler. I put it on gap. You know what I mean? They say leave him. That option doesn't work too much, but I gapped up on almost all of our guys. I gapped up on them all. And so that creates it to where we don't really have much space, and that's realistic because if this team was playing against the Mavericks, Anthony Davis wouldn't be chasing around Kyle Anderson and trying to stick to him like glue. He play heavy off of him. Lively would play heavy off of Kessler. You know what I mean? Taylor Hendricks ain't got nobody glued to him or playing tight on him. RJ Barrett ain't no shooter where you got to run around the world and chase him and face guard him. So I try to reflect it to make it a little bit more realistic and more difficult because we should be a team that is struggling against a team like the Dallas Mavericks. So it's tough. The most disappointing player that I've played with is Santi Aldama. Now his numbers are getting better. 12, 6, 2, 43, 31 from 3, 60% from the free throw line. I think that's better than what it was. Because I simulated some games, I believe he had a really, really, really good game in one of the simulated games. We can go to his recent games. Yeah, he had a 24-point game in a win against Toronto where he went 10 of 14 and 4 of 7 from 3. That helped him. This game, he was super efficient. 5 turnovers, though. It's just like that's been Santi Aldama. So, as we move on, because this team is so bad, y'all, I don't think I'm breaking down this season into like 5 videos. Like I might try to get to the end of the season in this video. We 11 minutes in. I just did a lot of talking and explaining. I know y'all love long episodes, so we can rock out. I'm not making a guarantee that we're gonna get through the whole season, but like we may speed this up because this team is bad. Ain't no reason for me to waste time and do a month or 4 weeks per episode to try to give it some good pace and gradual update. Nah, I think I may just like blindly simulate this all the way up into the deadline. Check out the numbers. Check out how we stand in the Western Conference. Check out what's going on around the league and try to make some moves. Like, honestly speaking, too, I don't know why we have Vic. I didn't do that. Vic on the target. I'm going to put some guys on the trading block. I'm putting Santi Aldama on the trading block. Santi Aldama is still a good basketball player. He's only 24 years old. The contract we got, I think is solid. We definitely paid a little extra to make sure we could get him from Memphis and that they wouldn't, try to match it or anything. But I think he's still affordable, $17 million. I think the last year with that player option will be $19 million. But in the right situation, I think he'd be a totally different player. One of the teams that I have mocked a trade to, I'm not going to do it now. We'll see when we get to the trade deadline or around that time. I think he could be good with the Pistons. Somebody playing with a guy like Cade Cunningham, playing with Jaden Ivey will be much, much, much different for him than to be out here in Utah where he's playing with Keontae George and RJ Barrett. It would just be a world's difference. They have Tobias Harris. I already looked over there. Tobias Harris is not having anywhere near a good year. He's getting older. He's 33 years old. Last year for his deal, he's giving them 10, 4, 2, and he's shooting 37% from the 3. He's shooting 39% from the field. A very, very, very down year for Tobias Harris, playing the lowest amount of minutes he's played in a long time. And so, they do have Yabusele, so they should be fine. But I do think that you'll probably get a better version of like Fontecchio with Santi Aldama. And also, we have Santi Aldama locked up. So, he has a 1-year deal. He has a 1-year deal. He has a 1-year deal. There's not a lot of security in some of the things in this roster. And so they'll be able to get a Santi Aldama at an affordable price to help figure some things out as far as putting some spacing and shooting with size around Cade Cunningham. What I'm going to do is I am going to simulate, but I'm going to simulate a month at a time, and we're just going to see what ends up happening. We'll check in on some games. We receive Peyton Watson and Zeke Naji for Walker Kessler and Isaiah Collier. To do that type of trade, I would need some draft capital because we know the Zeke Naji contract has multiple years. And I'm not ready for this. That's what I also meant to do. The other person I meant to put on the trade block, I want to put more people on the trade block. I'm going to put Walker Kessler on the trade block. I don't want y'all to panic. I'm not saying I'm going to trade him. I'm just very interested to see what it would look like. And my fear with Walker Kessler is this. I love Walker Kessler on this team. He's probably one of my favorites. It's like between him or Keontae George, and I can't hate on what RJ Barrett is doing. I want Walker Kessler to be on this team, Um, just the way he plays, right? He protects the rim. He rebounds super good. Don't mind these numbers either. He's playing like 24 minutes a game, 28 minutes a game, which I think just went up recently. He is not like a full time 30 plus 35 minutes a game type center just yet. Hopefully we can get that going in the next year. But he's really good, man. He's really good. Getting us almost 3 extra possessions a game. Don't have to call the play for him. Sets really good screens, really good off ball screens. Really holds it down in that paint. I like Walker Kessler a lot, and I think if we're going to have any type of winning team in the near future, anytime soon, he has to be a part of it, anchoring that center, and anchoring that paint. But I definitely am concerned because he's such a player that what he does needs to be in a winning environment, and the younger we are and so much talent we need to develop, it doesn't bring out his best. So that's why it's like, man, you might have to put him on a market and send him to a team that's ready to win now, and he'll look super better, and he'll be more valuable to a team that's ready to win and compete now. I'm gonna throw Duncan Robinson up here just because he's an expiring deal. He can shoot. Oh, we can't even put him up there because he's already been traded. And I think that may be it, man. I think that may be it. RJ, do we look? RJ is at now averaging 30. We may have to put RJ up here just because, I mean, somebody may bite at the fact that this dude is now a 30-point scorer. I don't know where the fuck this came from. I didn't touch anything to any of these players. You know, I know some people go in and they touch the tendencies, or no, I didn't do anything. I try my best to not have to touch anybody's tendencies or anything. He's just spazzing on his own. So I'm gonna throw RJ Barrett up here just because you might have to sell him while he's hot. Like, unfortunately, that's just the way the business goes. Let's get through December. Okay, we're on a tough losing streak. Kyle Anderson goes down with an injury. Yeah, we're losing a lot of games. We're beating the Kings, though. We're beating the Kings, so we won't be the worst team in the league because we'll have the Kings to be able to beat up on. The Jazz receive Miles Bridges, Grant Williams, R.J. Barrett, and Kobe Bryant go to the Hornets. I don't think this is our type of trade. I think I'd rather keep R.J. Barrett giving us 30, or now it's 27, than to be getting on 2 years of Grant Williams and Miles Bridges, who ain't really doing shit. So we're going to decline. I was just curious of what the years of the contract was. So we're power ranked in the entire NBA as the 30th ranked team. We're in the Western Conference. We're the 15th ranked team, so we're the worst team in the Western Conference, and we're one of the worst teams, if not the worst team in the NBA. I have no issue with that because this draft has some very, very interesting pieces and players that potentially could be available. I don't understand why these mock drafts are in like team order and not who's like the worst. You get what I'm saying? They keep doing it like this is in like alphabetical order. Why I don't really like that. I don't know why are they doing it all of a sudden? Because I should be able to see like what I want to see what my team is what pick we're projected to get, and they not showing me. I don't know why in the hell. I've never seen that before. But the main thing is I think they're going to say by 2K definition, if you go and look, they say that the Thunder own our draft pick, which is true, but I believe in real life it's top 8 protected. So I'm trying to make sure that we lose enough games to secure a top 5 pick and make sure we don't end up with the 9th overall pick or 8th overall pick and lose it to the Thunder. I'll be damned if we do all this losing for the Thunder to be able to take our pick. So I want to see some improvement, but I definitely don't want to win too much Najee. Why would and this is again, I'm glad that this is the secret series where I could talk about these things and spend a little bit more time on it. But again, I hate to keep ranting on 2K, but this is just like, at what point does 2K figure out an engine to where you can be a little bit smarter? Again, we have AI technology. Use the shit and put it in the game so where a Mavericks team isn't asking for Walker Kessler when they have Derek Lively and fucking Anthony Davis. Please. The only way that they can make sense is if they want Anthony Davis to just be a 4. But when you draft Cooper Flagg, there has to be an idea where there's lineups where Anthony Davis at the 5 and Cooper's at the floor. The Heat are trying to trade us Larry Marketing back for RJ Barrett. We're sorry. We can't do that. We are losing a lot of games. Like a lot. Fan interest is still over 90%. Shout out to the fans of Utah. The Jazz receive Matisse Thybulle and Derrick Jones Jr. and the Clippers get Walker Kessler. Nah. If we trade Walker Kessler, it's gonna be for something really, really good. Nah, the Nuggets really are trying to make a splash. I'm sorry, Denver. I'm sorry. Pacers receive Larry Marketing. Nah, Miami. You see why we traded him. Everybody in the chat was on our ass for doing a trade. Now the Heat are trying any and every move to figure out a way to get Larry Marketing in a new home. I got to go check out what the Heat are doing. And look, wow, Kyle Anderson is injured again, but we're on a 2-game winning streak. Look at that. The Hawks receive P.J. Washington, and the Celtics, no. The Celtics made the trade for P.J. Washington because he was on an expiring deal. So I don't think that 2026 swap with the Spurs, which is the worst one, which means they get the worst pick out of that. I don't think that's enough to take on the Terrence Mann contract when Boston has all of the financial implications that they do. Kyle Anderson is healed, and we lose that. Hawks get Grant Williams. Sure. Let's make some type of deal happen for the CPU. All right. So I'm curious to look at some of the wins. We beat the Warriors. First and foremost, again, prep yourselves. This might be a long episode. We're already 21 minutes in. Before we do anything, every month or two, I'm gonna stop and just take a look at our team. But I do want to look at we don't have award races yet. There ain't award races. Where's the award races at? Like what's going on? How long does that take to pop up? Is there all-star voting yet? I don't be knowing what's going on with 2K. Maybe we're not there yet in the season, but I want to look at player stats because I want to look at our team. So, RJ Barrett is still having a phenomenal season. He's not averaging 30 or 29 anymore, but 26 is still a career high for him by far. He's never cracked 20 points. So he's made that jump to being a 26-point scorer. He's given us 26, 6, and 5, 2 turnovers, which is, again, it's an improvement for him. Shooting 47% from the field, and he's shooting 33% from 3. Keontae George has given us 13 points, 6 assists, 43, and 36. Which would be a career high from 3. Shout out to Keontae George. He's having a better season. I like it. Kessler, 9 and 8. Only 1.3 blocks. I would love to see more blocks. Santi Aldama is giving Santi Aldama's the second leading scorer. 14, 6, and 2. Get that trade stock up. 41% from the field is atrocious. 32% from 3, but that free throw percentage is going up. Yeah, get your trade value up, Santi, please. Taylor Hendricks is giving us 10 and 5, shooting below 40%. Bryce Sensabaugh shooting below 40%. Filipowski shooting 41% as a big. Duncan Robinson still ain't on shit. And then Carter Bryant as a rookie. Carter Bryant is giving us 9 points, 3 rebounds, 46, 40, and 80. Really, really good for a rookie, man. Really, really good. Kyle Anderson just being steady, but even his shooting percentage is god-awful at 35% from the field. And again, 2K is always tough to simulate and get some good stats. Everybody, like, you have people that's shooting fucking amazing, and you have people that shooting like 37%. It's kind of crazy. What did you shoot last year? Shot 40% last year. So yeah, Kyle Anderson has never shot close to fucking 30. Like Leah, he's always been well besides his rookie year. So that's solid. Around the league, real quick, just from a standings perspective. OKC is running the NBA. The San Antonio Spurs is playing really well. They're the second best team in the Western Conference, which is ironic because in my Suns series, we did a trade where they got Giannis and they are below 500. But without Giannis, they're thriving. Very, very, very interesting. Minnesota is doing a thing. Dallas, how is Cooper Flagg looking as a rookie? He's giving them 23 and 8 and 4 as a rookie. Just killing shit. Cool. Lakers are good. Houston, Memphis is in the mix. Phoenix is 500, but they're in the play for the play-in. Denver is really struggling, man. Denver is really, really. Oh, Jokic got hurt. Well, of course. The best player in the NBA got hurt. Of course they're struggling. He's out for 6 to 8 weeks. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's why he's the best player in the world, always in the MVP conversations. Oh man, Steph Curry. Again, I'm gonna say it like I said in the series, in the Suns series. Um, Ignore the rating, man. I know it says 83. I know that looks insane, but he's playing Steph Curry type basketball. His numbers dropped just a little bit, but he's still 46, 40, and 90. 83 is absurd. I get it though. This is nasty. 79 for Jimmy Butler is fucking crazy. Yeah, we might have to figure some things out. He ain't playing too off his fucking numbers either, man. In his prime, he was giving you 19, 7, and 6. He ain't that fucking far off. 10, 6, and 6. These are Draymond numbers. 45% from 3. Yeah, I don't know. This game is weird, man. Because I'll be looking at these ratings like y'all, and I know attention to detail, I get it. But I'll be looking like 83, but you go and you look at his production, and it's much better than guys who are going to be higher than him. Where's Zach LaVine go? He hurt? Yep, Zach LaVine hurt. If he's a 69, I mean, he got like a out for the year injury. Torn left muscle cap. Damn. And then there we are, competing with them for the worst team in the probably worst team in NBA. Yeah, worst team. Oh, wow. The Pistons took this big of a step back? What happened? Look, he's at 80. Kate Cunningham is an 87, and he's putting up like the same numbers as Steph. He's averaging a few more assists. He ain't shooting nowhere near like Steph, though. Steph is at 83 putting up those numbers. So it's all about the tendencies and the sliders and different things like that. I don't know the science behind it, but they do a damn good job. Tobias Harris is hurt. This is supposed to be a trade candidate to get Santi Aldama. Broken left wrist. Oh, shit. Miami in the gutter. What Larry Markkinen doing, man? Why they want to trade him? 18, 7, and 2, 49, 40. He hooping. He almost 50, 40, 90. 82 overall. He hooping. Still not better numbers than Steph, though. Almost same. Yeah, man. Tyler Hero doing his shit. These is damn near some on par with Steph numbers. What Wiggins doing? Bam must be hurt. Yep. Twisted left ankle. That ain't helping. And I don't know what's going on over here with Hallie and these boys. What Hallie putting up? He putting up 28 points a game? Damn. Shat. Yeah, y'all boys hooping, man. These boys hooping. Oh. The Orlando Magic are the number 1 team out east. The number 1 seed. That is dope. That's dope. Trying to see if there's... The Charlotte Hornets are in the playoff mix. LaMelo just got hurt, huh? He's giving you 27, 7, and 8. Wow. Charlotte got their shit together. I'm trying to see if they're... Yeah, John Collins went over here, and he helping contribute to winning. Giannis got these boys barely surviving. I'm trying to see who could Santi Aldama go to over here. What Chicago got going on? All right. I wish we had the award races up. We are at the start of the New Year's, January. I'm gonna simulate to February. See what we can get going. Incredible start, losing to these top teams out east. Tried our best against Philadelphia. The Jazz would receive, I'm guessing this is what, Caleb Martin. They really want Walker Kessler. Yeah, I think they're looking for a Gafford replacement. because I think Gafford got traded to Boston. Maybe. Let me see. Is Gafford on a team? Gafford might still be on a team. Nah, it's Lynn. Yeah. So yeah, they want a backup center. We ain't doing it though. We ain't doing it. He's too valuable to us, and we know exactly what we have. Damn, we just beat the shit out of the Nuggets and the Suns. Hey man, Cal Anderson, what are you doing, brother? You only playing 20 minutes a night, by the way. What are you doing? That's fine. This is a good way for Cody Williams to get some minutes and some opportunity. Just gonna give him a little 20 piecer. See what he can do with it while Cal Anderson is hurt. Santi Aldama starting, try to get some of that value up. The Jazz would receive Wendell Carter and a second round swap, and the Magic, the number 1 seed, want to get Walker Kessler. So the league is understanding who Walker Kessler is now. The Hornets receive Corey Kispert and Rocco Zakarsky, and the Wizards would get Terrence Mann and a first round pick. Damn, the Hornets are trying to shoot. But I think if the Hornets are going to give up a first round pick, even though they're good, it won't be as valuable as the past first round picks. I think you got to use it for more than Corey Kispert. I'm sorry. And Trey Mann with the Wizards, they got Poole, Carrington. They got a lot of guards over there. I don't think he need to go over there. We almost beat the Clippers by 20. The Jazz received Thibault, Derrick Jones Jr., Keontae George, who is rumored in real life to be having interest from the Clippers. We can't do it, though. Nuggets get Buddy Hield. Nah. The Raptors get Anthony Simons, and the Blazers get Quickly. I might say yeah just to do some shit. The Blazers will be getting somebody that's locked up long term financially. I'm gonna say yeah, y'all. I don't even care what sense it makes or doesn't make. I'm gonna say yeah, just so the CPU in our league can have some type of situations going on. What did you do with your little bit of time? So he played the last 4 games and he wasn't really doing shit. He was blocking some shots, 2 blocks. He got 5 blocks in 4 games. Very impressive. Very impressive. He had more blocks than field goals made. 3 field goals made in 4 games, 5 blocks. Cody Williams. Cody Williams. Santi Aldama, what did you do in these last 4 games? 14-5, 11-10-7, 12-6-3, 11-7. I like it. 2 of 10. That's okay. Every dog has his day. That's fine. I'm gonna let you stay in the starting lineup. Bryce Sensabaugh, what are you doing? 22 points. Okay. What are your averages looking like? How are you doing this year? Per 36, he's a 16-point scorer. He's given us 10-4, no assists. He had more turnovers than assists, shooting 40% from the field, 34%. He's getting better. Carter Bryant, still a 40% three-point shooter, 45% from the field. I like it. Filipowski, 9-5-2, 40. Get my young guy some minutes. We're getting closer and closer to that line, too. The Cavaliers receive Klay Thompson, and the Mavericks receive Max Strus. I ain't going to do that one. Nah. The Knicks get Jakob Poeltl, and the Raptors receive Josh Hart. The Raptors trying to make moves. Nah, Josh Hart too valuable to the Knicks. We would be getting John Collins back. We decline. We're good. The Suns get Sam Hauser, and the Celtics get Royce O'Neal in a 2027 first-round pick swap. The worst. Cavaliers. No, why would the Suns do such? No, why would the Suns want to do that swap for Sam Hauser? If y'all don't give a second-round pick and call it a day, Did Jazz get Marvin Bagley, Lonnie Walker? No, we're not giving up Walker Kessler for the. If you want Walker Kessler, we need a fucking draft pick. The Pacers they must be collapsing, but this is dumb. Why would you want Keontae George when you have Tyrese Halliburton who's averaging 28 and 12? Again, 2K, fix your fucking CPU game and the way they think, please, so I don't have to babysit the whole fucking league. The Pacers received John Conchar for T.J. McConnell. No. Okay. Trade block. Bro, why are they doing this? I got to go in and fix that. I don't like I don't like the settings that whoever made this scenario has. Who plays this game and like let CPU dictate all of this stuff for them? I don't. Yeah, there it is. No, off, off. Y'all don't do shit for me. Damn shit don't control my trading block. Prospect scouting off. I'll scout my own prospects as well. Very curious. What Santiago Dama market would look like. And obviously 2K Trade Finder isn't really that good either, but I'm just curious. Like again, obviously I'm not doing this. This is stupid. They save a little bit of money trying to give us Jeremy Grant. This is dumb. I could see something like this, but I'm not giving a first round pick. The Pistons. Yeah, I really think he's a good fit with the Pistons. I really do. They got so many expiring deals. Kirshon is not having that great of a year. Who's having a better year? Damn. Santi Aldama is now averaging 15, 6, and 3. His percentages is going up. Hey, Santi Aldama fake hooping now. He hooping now. Oh, man. He hooping now. What is recent game? He got put in the starting lineup, and now them numbers going up. That's why you got to be patient with talent. You got to let talent get a little acclimated. Yeah, 13 and 5, 10 of 19, 26 and 6. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Trades like this is, I mean, why am I'm not giving up a first round pick with Santiago Dama? I damn near might not trade him at all. But if I do, it ain't gonna be for no damn Torian Prince. Okay. Okay. What is RJ Barrett numbers looking like? Is he still averaging career high? Yeah, he's averaging 25 and a half, 6 and 5, 47, 31. That 3-point shot has plummeted badly. Badly, badly, badly. He was almost a 40% 3-point shooter. Now he's at 31. He's just getting downhill and finishing. What would RJ Barrett? What is RJ Barrett's stock looking like now that he's averaging 25 points per game? Because we have to remember RJ is going to be extension eligible, and the more he averages, the more he can come to the table demanding certain numbers that we're not going to pay. I'm sorry. Who is a team? I'm gonna have to look at the standings again. It honestly, what I could probably see happening. How are the Toronto Raptors even shopping him? They just traded for him. Should be like a 30-day thing. What is Anthony Simons doing this year? 17, 6, 45, 40. Yeah, he's hooping. The Spurs. RJ to the Spurs. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. RJ to the Bulls and a little expiring deal. I don't want Jalen Smith contract. I'm good. This version of RJ with the Cavaliers, Garland, Mitchell, RJ with the front court. What this Clippers team look like? So they would have Harden, Bogdan, Thibault, Leonard, Zoo. Yeah, I like them with the other good guys versus RJ Barrett. Then the last guy, I'm a Walker Kessler. What I might do is I might stop recording and I may like really scour the temperature of the league. All of the guys are safe. It just doesn't make sense. I think there is a avenue that we could potentially run into. I also want to show y'all some bullshit. So I was right. This stuff will update. Hey man, you telling me Moses Moody is second? And shout out to Franz Wagner, 29, 7, and 6 is real good. He's going to win it. But you telling me R.J. Barrett ain't in second or in third? Like Trace Jackson Davis is on the most improved. Like what type of rigged shit is this? Okay, Giddy. So it should be Franz Giddy, then maybe R.J. Barrett because he's almost averaging triple double. Moses Moody and Miles McBride over like RJ ain't in none of these races. Well, obviously he should be an MVP. Neither should Giannis. The Bucks are not even in the playoffs, but they're 38, 13, and 6. If you seen his roster, it would make sense. Flag is just shitting on the entire rookie class, like just shitting on them. Ace Bailey is doing his thing. I went and looked at the Sixers roster, and I quickly understood why. Joel Embiid is out with like a broken leg. So, yeah. 76ers are going to have to do some things this offseason. Like Joel Embiid is out. Jared McCain was also hurt. Nothing serious, but it looks like they should just go into a direction where it's like Maxey, McCain, Ace Bailey, Quentin Grimes, and I guess trying to draft again this upcoming season. But you got to figure out how to pivot from Embiid and Paul George because that amount of money into lottery picks is not it. This is also strange to me. Again, I just don't know how this happens. I don't know how this happens. I don't get why Larry Marketing is not starting for the Heat. But oh well, I don't have time and energy to invest in that. And then the rookie Cooper Flag is in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year. Yeah, Kia Clutch Player of the Year. Cam Thomas putting up 28 points. This is why the Nets are in the playoffs because Cam Thomas and Michael Porter Jr. are doing this shit. I want to update y'all. A lot has changed in the standings since we looked at it the first time. The Denver Nuggets are back in the playoff mix, like strongly in the mix. And what do you know? Jokic is healthy, so that makes this game is somewhat realistic. Minnesota is doing a thing. Rob Dillingham starts at the point guard for them, but everything else is loaded. I mean, this team is nasty. This team is super nasty. So they doing a thing. San Antonio is killing. They got some injuries. But Vic is doing his shit. But yeah, they got Fox Castle hurt, but they're number 3 out west. And Vic is having a really strong year. 25, 10, 4, 3 blocks, 2 steals. Just killing. Devin Vassell, I think he's shooting 44% from 3. Branham is giving you some nice fill-in minutes, I guess, while the backcourt is recovering. And Chris Paul is doing Chris Paul stuff. 8 points, 10 assists. Not efficient these days, but you know he's getting the job done. Dallas is doing a thing without Kyrie Irving. When Kyrie comes back, they're going to be full throttle. But yeah, Alex Len is starting right now because Derek Lively is hurt. So Kyrie and Lively, whenever they get healthy, this team is going to be really dangerous. And they are down our necks for Walker Kessler. And I tried. I looked at this roster. I saw what they had. They don't have anything that is like I should give Walker Kessler away. And also Walker Kessler only makes $4 million a year right now. So that makes it even trickier. Memphis is cool. Teams that are out of it, Golden State is still struggling. Jimmy Butler is hurt for them. They're old and banged up and just not that good of a team. Look at this. And this is a screenshot that y'all can just, never mind because it's the secret series. I ain't going to say screenshot. But, dog, look at this fucking lineup: Bronny and LeBron with Drummond, Vanderbilt, and Goodwin. Like Bron is out here with like four guys who can't shoot. Like let's see what Bronny is shooting: 28% from three. Jordan Goodwin 37. I guess that's solid. Oh, 37% for Jared Vanderbilt is an amazing year. That boy must be having a contract year or something. 37% is really, really good. But yeah, Luka and Reeves and Claxton are all hurt right now. And based off the overalls of Reeves and Claxton, these might be significant injuries. Whenever they drop that low, that means they might be out a while. MCL. So yeah, he's been out for a while. Only got 1 or 2 weeks left. Oh shit. Oh my fucking goodness. Only the Lakers, man. Make a trade for him. They get Nick Claxton, and he cracked his neck vertebrae and is out for the year. And now Drummond is their starting center, and they don't have anything, so they didn't dare. They did not hit us up for Kessler because they don't even have a draft pick. Holy shit, man. Holy shit, man. Holy. Shout out to my boy, my boy Ag. He said, "Holy." Eastern Conference, man. The Boston Celtics are fucking hooping. This is again why I say don't pay attention to ratings and overalls. Look at Peyton Pritchard. He's a 78 overall. He's a new starting point guard because they moved on from Drew Holiday. And look at the fucking season he's having at a 78 overall. Sorry, didn't know he was still on injury screen. He is averaging 19 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists on 43, 41, 71 at a 78. Like, this is dope to see because this is something that I feel like is not out of the realm of possibility if he became the starting point guard. You know what I mean? Like, Peyton Pritchard is a hooper. He be getting it in. And they're the second best team out east without Jason Tatum because you still got Derek White giving you 17, 5, and 6, 43% from three. Brown is having a crazy year, 27, 7, and 5 on 55, 42, 79. Sam Hauser is starting, giving you 45% three-point shooting. Porzingis is playing, and he's giving you 26 rebounds, a block, 37% from three. P.J. Washington is hooping, giving them 14 and 6 with 40% three-point shooting off the bench. Queta is giving them 7 and 6. Like, bro, they hooping, man. They hooping. And then you got this guy, Tatum, is out for the year, Achilles injury, but they don't care. Indiana. Remember, they had a tough start, but Tyrese Halliburton's having an MVP season, 28 and 12, 50, 40, 86, and they back in the mix. Philadelphia is good, but again, they lost Embiid now, so they'll probably drop off. This is their lineup, y'all. Look at this fucking lineup. This lineup is crazy. And yeah, Brooklyn. Cam Thomas is hurt right now, but the Ty Jerome and Bobby Portis signings and acquiring MPJ and Gafford got them in the mix. They in the mix, man. Cam Thomas is hooping 28 and 3. Hooping. So, quick update around the league. We're going to sim through to the deadline. And other thing I'll show y'all is I was also right. The mock draft was waiting for a certain point of the season. So the Pistons now have jumped us. That the Pistons must be officially the worst team in the NBA. Before I simulated, we had the number 1 pick, but now it's the Pistons. So this is good to see because, again, as long as our pick stays within the top 8, it stays to us. I don't know if 2K has those implications on the pick. I may have to, manually get our pick back from the Thunder. But this is a good class. Like, obviously, we want the number 1 pick, but even if we don't, if we can get a top 3 pick, top 4 pick, I like some of the options, whether that's Elijah Arenas, whether that's my boy Nate Amin. Where's Nate Amin at? I don't know. I don't see him up here, but he should be somewhere up here. Where are you at, Nate? There he is. Crazy potential. You still got AJ, you got Boozer. Obviously, Carlos Boozer played here in Utah. That would be like a crazy story. Darian Peterson. There's some talent in this draft class for sure that we could walk away with. So we'll see. The Jazz receive Devin Carter and Hansman Yang. Nah. Would you like to stop simulating to make some offers? Nah. We'll let the deadline pass. Trying to think, should I wrap up? It's probably been about 50 minutes. Or should I just get the last stretch of this this season over with. Let's try to see how fast it can go. We 2-game winning streak. This is why I want to start to scout best first rounders. Confirm. Scout best first rounders. I want to change my target. I want to start making sure let's like fully scout these top end talents because we're definitely going to be picking at the top of the draft. So we got Darian Peterson 100% scouted. What are they saying on him? Tim Hardaway Jr. / All NBA. Gets to the rim with ease, makes the most of his opportunities when he's there. Always seems to know exactly what the offense is planning to do. Good balance, able to maneuver through traffic. No significant weaknesses. We love to hear that in a scouting report. Let's get all of these top guys. Where's my boy Nate at? Let's get all of these top guys. This is supposed to be LeBaron Philon. They call him Baron Phillip because obviously LeBaron Philon went back to school, so we may have to delete him so we don't have two LeBaron Philons in our class. Elijah Arenas, we're going to check you out. Darius Cuff, we ain't got enough scouting. Let's submit these. What are they saying about Boozer? Chris Webber. Any weaknesses? Below average court vision and AJ. John Havlicek, Hall of Fame. Hey, let's do that trip. All-Star Weekend. We going to All-Star Weekend with a 3-game winning streak. Kyle Anderson, adjust manually. Yeah, let's do some adjustments. I'm glad they did that. So now that we're in the second half of the season, this is the time of the year where you'll see, where they're like, man, this rookie averaged 24 points the last month of the season. So what we'll do is we'll cut down this rotation to 9. Give Carter Bryant some added minutes. Who else should I want to give Santi Aldama some minutes? He really changed the season around, y'all. I'm proud of Santi. He started off in the doghouse, but he's almost at 15 points per game, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 43% from the field, 36% from 3. He just had a really, really tough free throw shooting year, but he's also done that in real life in his career. Just want to look at some of these games, these recent games. Yeah, he's been really playing better. I'm proud of Santi. RJ Barrett, are you keeping things up? Yeah, last game, 40 points. Hey, look at the wear and tear on his body. That boy is exhausted, man. That boy is exhausted. He's averaging still 25, 6, and 5, almost 48% from the field. Really good. Keontae, how you looking, Brody? Them averages is dropping for you. Averages is dropping. That's okay. 9.5, 5. Yeah, man. Walker just consistent. Solidly consistent, man. I'm trying to think. Let's maybe let Carter Bryant start for a little bit. And I'm also going to give Santiago throw some added responsibility to Walker Kessler. Almost get him to 30 minutes a game. And then we'll go to the end of March here, and we'll review the end of February change targeted players. Yep, I want to fully scout as many guys as we can. Where's Elijah Arenas? My boy Miles Bird. Oh, no, we got him fully scouted. Who else ain't fully scouted? Alex Condon. Who else, man? We got how many invites? We got 12 visits left. We got Mikael Brown. Caden Boozer, come on. Oh, no, there's too many guards. Where's all? Okay, there we go. All players. Dame Sar, I see ya. Malik, I see ya. Yeah. Cohen Carr, Michigan State, what it is. Oh, let's look at the contract extensions. We got contract extensions. Is this where we can like talk to Walker Kessler? He's not eligible. He will. Keontae will resign. What is his current contract, man? I don't know. So we'll have him for a team option. What would he want to do? He want $14 million annually. I'm a wait. You gonna have to earn that money, Keontae. I'm not gonna lie to you. You gotta earn that money. It's a conversation to have. He wants a little extension for $7 million. What's your recent games looking like? Okay. There's some potential. Some of you, I think it's best to wait for these young guys. RJ Barrett, what you want? You want 20 M's extended to this contract again? I think all of these conversations are better to wait till the offseason. We're fighting to be the worst team in the NBA. There is absolutely no rush right now for us to figure out anybody. Ain't nobody earned a fucking extension. Nobody's earned extension talks during the year. Scout sleepers, and then I also want you to scout fill in knowledge, and then scout best first rounders. Keep them sharp. The Pistons must really suck. We losing a lot of games. Well, we just won 2 in a row, and we've been the 29th ranked team, which means that they're continuing to lose, which is disappointing, man. I know it's just a video game, but it was good seeing the Pistons be a good team. Yeah, what y'all record is? They 22-59. So they right there with us. That last game of the season is going to be a moneymaker. 22-59, 22-59. Simcast this last game, what they lineup looking like? Yabu Sally, is Tobias Harris hurt again then? Nah, they just said, fuck it. Before we do that, because it might change and go right into the playoffs, I definitely want to look at player stats for our team. Santi Aldama officially cracked the 15 points. So he's averaging 15, 6, and 3, 43%, 38. Yes. This is what I signed. Look at the last month or so. 22 and 11, 20 and 6, 15, 5 and 5, 8 and 8. 3 or 14, that's okay. I like the aggression. 1 of 11 in the last game, but you still got 7 and 7. 27, 7 and 2 with 2 steals. 29, 3 and 4, 11, 9 and 6. This is what I'm talking about. 21, 11 and 5. This is why I signed you. Just needed some patience. What about a guy like Bryce Sensabaugh? What is your last little stretch been looking like? Yeah, 6 of 50. He just erratic. He ain't really got a skill set that we can, or like a consistency in this game that we can rely on. It's all over the place right now. Yeah, we're going to have to figure that out. He has some solid performances for a rookie starting the last month or so. Finished the year 9 points per game, 3 rebounds, 46. He dipped under that 40. That 40% shooting badge was going to be real nice, man, to be able to have as a rookie. You damn near there, but the starter minutes probably hurt that. Who else do I need to evaluate and look at? Keontae George, man. 14, 6.5. Okay, he finished the season really well. He was almost going towards 12 points per game and below 40% from shooting. So, yeah, look, 17 and 4, 19 and 12, 26 and 4, 8 of 12, 8 of 13, 10 and 11, 22 and 5, 16 and 10, 23 and 11, 14 and 10, 34 and 6. Yeah, these are the performances I wanted to see from you. Now I think you earn that money. 18 and 10, 15 and 9, 3 blocks, 5 blocks, 4 blocks, Yeah, your blocks had to go up. Please tell me these blocks went up. Yup, almost 2 blocks a game, 60% from the field, 10 and 8. Yes, 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 yes. Filipowski, you got some added minutes. 9, 5, 2. Okay, your shooting went up as well. So you probably had you some nice games. Yeah, 13 and 10, 2 and 9, 8 and 5. Rebounding a little better with 10 here, but yeah, you got too many games. It was 2 and 3, and he's just more of a power forward. I think next year he'll probably be my breakout guy. I think out of all of these guys, he's going to take a big jump because he'll be able to finally play the 4. I have to address that backup center position to we maybe get a vet or somebody with some real size so he can be an official power forward and an occasionally small ball 5 for spacing. Did your numbers drop or go up? 9, 5. It kind of dropped. Yeah, tough year for Taylor Hendricks. Really good defensively. Yeah, man. Tough year for Taylor Hendricks. Very tough year. I don't know what we're gonna do with some of these guys. Cause I mean, you imagine we get the first overall pick and we gotta get like a Darren Peterson or AJ DeBonsa or Boozer. It's like Taylor Hendricks. Like I don't know. I don't know what happens to him because we're probably walking. As long as we walk away with a top 3 pick, we're taking somebody that's going to be a 2, 3, or 4. Going to play one of those positions. We ain't taking a point guard, so Keontae George is kind of safe. We ain't taking a center, so Walker Kessler is kind of safe. And I don't plan on allowing our next rookie to come in and have to play with just a bunch of inexperienced players. Like RJ Barrett is going to be here again. Santi Aldama. It's going to be better. So hypothetically, we brought in a Darian Peterson. He'll be able to start from day one with a RJ Barrett, with a Santi Aldama, with a Walker Kessler. He'll be able to have some of that good experience to play with. And RJ ends the year on a really good note, man. 30 point. Taylor Hendricks did too. 30 points, 7 assists, 1 turnover. Santi Aldama, 15, 7, and 2. Walker Kessler, 16, 5, and 2, 2 blocks. Carter Bryant, 15 and 5, 7 of 8. Just an efficient basketball player, man. 14 and 10. What a way to. Hey, I'm proud of y'all. We had a real down year. We probably the youngest team in the NBA, but man, we ended the year on a really good note. Giannis Antetokounmpo, probably the first ever MVP that isn't going to make the playoffs. I really, really wonder what the oh they won a bunch. They went on some winning streaks. So they may be like a play in or bottom half. Cooper Flag wins the rookie of the year. Larry Markkinen, 6th man of the year. Vic, defensive player of the year. Franz Wagner, most improved player, 29, 7, and 6. Clutch player of the year as well. And coach of the year, Mark Dayton. Oh, they almost won 68 games again. Executive of the year, the Mavericks. Yeah, that's what happens when you get all of those things to go your way. We're advanced there. First team All-NBA, Hallie, Jokic, Franz, Anthony Davis. Damn. Second team, Zion. What was you averaging? He hurt while we looking at his numbers. Wow. Zion put up 33, 8, and 5 on 56% shooting, and he shot 36% from 3. Wow. Okay. Brunson put up, 30-something point? Yeah, 32. LaMelo, 27. Vic, 23. Anthony Edwards, 32 and 7. NBA third team, Scotty. Come on, man. Y'all glazing. Override player, bro. Override player. Override player. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Luka only played 53 games. He can't make it. Yeah. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He's on the best team in the NBA. And y'all gonna try to sit up here and tell me he's not all NBA for fucking Cooper Flag? Stop it. All defensive first team. Incredible. Look, they glazing. He's gonna be all NBA, all defensive, rookie of the year. I'll let him keep that though. 'Cause he ain't gonna make it. All defensive rookie of the year. 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 And then all rookie first team. Wow. Carter Bryant, you ain't make it, Brody. I got to look at these numbers. There's no way Danny Wolf made it over Carter Bryant, man. There's no way. Hell no. Override. Yeah, override this. Y'all got Carter Bryant fucked up. You made it, brother. You made it. Stop playing, my boy. Denver is in the play-in. Last time we checked, they were the 6th seed. They slipped to the 7th. Lakers made it, man. They got healthy right on time. The Lakers made it. They'll play against Portland. Portland looks nice. Looks nice. Boston found a way to be the number 1 seed, man, with no Jason Tatum. How crazy is that? Charlotte makes it comfortably at the 3rd seed. LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller. And then the Knicks slipped. The Knicks were comfortably in the playoffs. Is Embiid back? No, he is not. But McCain is. And Giannis will play against the Raptors. This is why Giannis is the MVP. We got to simcast this. No way our MVP lose in the play-in, bro. You know how crazy Twitter would be? Devin Booker tries to lead the Suns to the playoffs, but they got to go against Jokic in a play-in game. How unfortunate is that? They stayed in the game just a little bit. It's only a 6-point game. Never mind. Jokic, yep, 23, 15, and 13. Yeah. Devin Booker got hurt. Khan Knippel played well as a rookie in that game. So they play the Timberwolves, a little rivalry there. And Devin Booker and those boys got one more chance, but they might have to go from playing Jokic to Luka and Bron. But the Blazers going to make the Lakers work. They making the Lakers work. It's too tough to beat Bron and Luka when you're a young Portland team on the road. But boy, are they fighting. Uh-oh. They fighting, y'all. They fighting. We gonna watch this. Y'all. I'm sorry. I know this episode is long as shit, and I know y'all probably are like, damn. But some of y'all actually don't care, so we're gonna enjoy some of this. Laker ball at home. Jordan Goodwin, man. Luka posting up. This is also the AI CPU stuff. That was a double dribble, by the way. There's also the Bill Walton little patch is dope. But why can't the NBA 2K devs create a artificial intelligence matchup thing? Why would the Portland Trail Blazers be letting? Oh wow, he missed one. Emmanuel quickly guard Luka for a 48-minute game. Good pass. Shaedon Sharpe missed the layup. You missed the layup. Shaedon. The lights got too bright. They got one timeout left. Lakers got none. They make both. You're going to waste your last timeout. Should have dunked it. Doncic got 35, 5, and 3. Reeves 15. Bron got 28, 23, 8, and 8. Give it to him. You're not going to throw the ball in? What the hell? You're going to take a tough ass. Oh, wow. They're posting up with the game on the line. And he's going to dribble out, pass it, and he's going to throw up a 3. Good shot. That's it. That's it, man. Terrible basketball. Yeah, 2K really do got to invest in an artificial intelligence machine in his game for a bunch of things, for trading, for late game execution, for matchups defensively for CPU. It's too much information and data that shows us how NBA teams think when they're guarding people. You know what I mean? You're not going to just put Emmanuel quickly on fucking Luka Doncic when you have Jeremy Grant and Denny. Oh, this is a good one. No Joel Embiid. The Knicks are choking. Knicks barely escape, boy. They gonna play against a tough Orlando team. Is somebody hurt for the Knicks? Yeah, Josh. Nah. They changed their lineup. Miles McBride is starting in the backcourt, and your bench is now Mitch and Josh Hart. Okay. Okay. This is the one right here, man. This is the one. This is the one I care about the most. Can Giannis do it, man, single-handedly? No Damian Lillard. Can he do it against a Scotty Barnes, Brandon Ingram led Raptors team? Come on, Giannis. I'm rooting for Giannis. I'm not gonna lie. He did it. He did it. He did it. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 23, 12, and 7. 2 turnovers, 10 of 19, 1 of 2 from 3, and he got 27 points from Kuzma, 21 points from Gary Trent. Wow. John Collins, 25 and 13. He tried. Scotty Barnes, 16, 7, and 10. Simons. Ingram kind of sold him a little bit, 5 of 15. Interesting. All right. Who's gonna play the 76? The Celtics first. Oh, Lakers versus Suns. D Book got one more chance. You know he don't like some Luka Doncic. They got a little beef over here. So what is it gonna be? Anna in Phoenix. Last time Luka was in Phoenix, the Mavericks kicked the Suns' ass. D Book and them boys playing though. Oh man, they let the game get away from them to start that fourth. D Book playing hurt. That's why he's playing hurt. 29, 6 and 5, 23, 10 and 7. Lakers make it without Nick Claxton. Can he do it? Can Giannis win 2 play-in games as the MVP and make the playoffs against the Boston Celtics, who don't have Jason Tatum? So, seeing how locked in Giannis is, he could do the unthinkable in that series. Yeah, he's playing like a locked-in madman, bro. Giannis ain't going. This is fun to watch. I'm low-key rooting for Giannis to do some crazy stuff. 33, 16, 4, and 2, and 1 with 1 turnover, 15 of 27. Only 3 points at the free throw line. Kuzma being a co-star, 28, 12, and 4. Oh, my gosh. Quinn Grimes led them in scoring. Paul George gave him 15 points. Maxey fouled out and then gave him shit in the 25 minutes he played. Hey, I gotta see some of this continue. I gotta see some of this. Are the Celtics just gonna run all over them, or is Giannis on some like don't doubt me shit? I'm the best player in the world type shit. Hey, uh oh. Hey, this is getting crazy. They closed it out. Damn. Ooh, Jaylen Brown. Wait, where's Jaylen Brown? Don't wait. Jaylen Brown is hurt? Oh my gosh. 4 to 6 weeks. This dude ain't played. He ain't played since late in the season. Wow, 4 to 6 weeks. So he's out for the first round for sure. So Giannis, you just lost the fucking what? Let me look at this box score. Peyton Pritchard ain't really have a good game. PJ Washington stepped up in Queta. Porzingis ain't have a good game. Wow. Giannis, bro, 41, 19, and 8. 1 steal, 3 blocks. 75% from 3, bro. Giannis is on some other shit, bro. They may win his second game. I don't really care about any of the other series. I didn't realize. Yeah. See, they might win this. No Jaylen Brown, no Tatum. The Pacers ain't going though. The Pacers. The Celtics ain't going. Don't blow this lead, Giannis. Yes, 1-1. 1-1. Pritchard came to play this game. 31-5-8. 12 turnovers between Washington and Pritchard. He is on one. What is his playoff averages right now? This is so fun. I'm sorry. He's averaging 38, 19, and 7 on 50% shooting. I'm so invested in the series. I don't know if we're going to finish the playoffs, but I got to finish the series before I end the episode. I'm sorry. Look, bro. They going crazy. Boston always gives themselves a chance because they shoot so many damn threes, I'm guessing. But the Bucks, after that game 1, has figured out that, oh, yeah, we wait. They figured out, oh, yeah, we do have the best player in the world, and they're missing there, too. 25-12. Hey, they played better against Giannis, but they just don't have that punch. Derek White is really folding right now because he's probably being put in a situation where he has to be a focal guy. He has to create something. You know, he's a catch and shoot guy playing off of Brown and Tatum. This one is, the season is on the line. Oh, it's a better start for Boston. They came out with a 20-point lead in the first quarter. Yeah, this typical Boston right here where they set up and said, okay, we ain't going out like that. Okay, that's a great response. That's a great response. They held Giannis in check. No, 2K. They fouled Giannis out in 20 minutes. 22 minutes he fouled out. That's why. Porzingis at 37. Wow, that's a statement game. Derek White played a little better, but Pritchard is really carrying his team. That's some bullshit. The Spurs swept the Grizzlies 2-2 in this battle of the Texas teams. 3-0 over the Nuggets, 3-0 over the Lakers. The Knicks out here fighting for their lives against the Magic, trying to get that upset. LaMelo finally got to the playoffs and is folding against Hallie. Come on, Giannis. Uh-oh, another good start. Another good start. Peyton Pritchard ain't going. Peyton Pritchard ain't going. This is his legacy right here. And Giannis said, nah, my legacy mean more. Yep, Greek Freak 36, 12, and 6. 7 turnovers. He fouled out in this game, too. They doing him dirty. Tyus Jones stepped up. What Peyton Pritchard do? I'm curious. 26, 6, and 5. And Derek White, 3 of 11, folding. Cleveland wins that one. Orlando takes control. Charlotte fighting back. The Nuggets fighting back. Cooper Flag and Anthony Davis. Kyrie is back for the playoffs. Kyrie is back for the playoff. Hey, this shit more entertaining than the real life shit. There's a lot going on. Closeout game for Yanni. Can he do it? Peyton Pritchard Peyton Pritchard leading them troops. Celtics playing good at home, man. Yeah. Celtics extend the series. Game 7. Giannis against Peyton Pritchard. The Knicks down here in the game 7 too. They close out LaMelo. Wow, Denver won 2 in a row. The Young Bucks losing the first round again. Kevin Durant ain't on shit. It looked like 17 points. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck going on. He's efficient as hell, but it looked like he was playing reserved. Come on, KD. I ain't pick you up there to be a part of no motherfucking pass first shit. Bro, they blowing a 3-0 lead. This is a game 7 now. Denver has won 3 games in a row. Wow. Knicks versus Magic. Y'all know who I'm going for. Ain't no damn secret. Even in the video game, Knicks do your thing. Franz Wagner, most improved player. MVP candidate this year, Franz Wagner. Can he and Paolo Banchero? No, they fold. New York advances. He played well, Paolo. Not a good game for Franz. Again, 1 of 6. The shooting. With Brunson had about 40, 27 and 13. McHale gave him 27, 20 and 11. Yeah, Knicks too well-rounded. Game 7. Here we go, y'all. Before we end the episode, one of the longest episodes I've done in a long time. Might have to split this up into two. Boston at home. Giannis fighting back. Giannis fighting back. Giannis, Giannis doing it. Oh no, they coming back. 4-point game. Let's slow it down. Uh oh, uh oh, uh oh. Giannis did it. Let's fucking go. The man Giannis, the MVP of the league, won 2 play-in games and has now beat the Boston Celtics in 7 games with fucking Kyle Kuzma as his co-star. 42 points, 3 blocks, 2 steals, 6 assists in a closeout game with 1 turnover. Holy man, oh man. And Peyton Pritchard gave him 34. Peyton Pritchard held his own. Oh no, that's Derek White. I'm sorry, that's Derek White. Peyton Pritchard in this series gave you 24, 5, and 5. Field goal percentage ain't that good, but it's his first time being like a number 1 option. Derek White really folded for him. He needed some support. PJ Washington might have made himself some money, but damn. Oh, we got this final game. Can Denver come back from 3-0, the first team in sports history to do so? They fighting. We got ourselves a game. Anthony Edwards at home is acting a damn fool. He ain't going. He saw what Twitter was saying. He saw the legacy conversations, and he said, I'm good. I got to get my shit together. 27, 4, and 6, 33, 10, and 4 for Randall. And Jokic shit the bed. 8 of 20, 1 of 7 from 3. Ain't going to cut it. Probably exerted all his energy in the 3 games they had to win in a row. Didn't have no legs. Minnesota versus Dallas. OKC versus Wemby. This gonna be nice. Shea against his old mentor, Chris Paul, De'Aaron Fox, Shea. Ooh, this is a good series. I'm gonna have to watch that one. And then you got the best player in the world right now against the Cavaliers. And then you got the Pacers versus the Knicks. Hey man, I appreciate y'all. Secret Series. I'll see y'all in the next episode. Peace.